Anyways, so yeah, I can finally do my review for this disgusting piece of crap game known as Ride. I'm joking. But SOCOM 4, my review for SOCOM 4. I say finally I can do it because we all know SOCOM 4 releases. I can fix the camera. SOCOM 4 releases. Mortal Kombat releases, Portal 2, I think they all released in one day, and then like the next day PSN was down for 3 weeks, and I just could not review this game while PSN was down. One, that's not fair because that's not reviewing the full game, and two, if I reviewed this game just based off the story mode, no one would be buying the game based off of what I have to say about the story mode. But saying that, PSN is back, and I've been playing it for the last couple of weeks, SOCOM 4, and I finally feel like I can give my full review for this game. So if you've always been wondering, is SOCOM 4 a good game? Is it worth the $60? Is it worth a pickup? Well, I'm about to tell you right now. But before I start the review, just know in all my reviews, I'm 100% honest. Honestly, I feel like I have to be 100% honest because I feel like if you guys watch my reviews and you base your decision off of what I have to say, I feel like you guys expect me to be honest, and how the game is. I just cannot sit in front of a camera knowing the game I'm reviewing sucks and be like, oh my god, dude, yeah, this game is awesome. Pick it up and tell all your friends to know, and then you guys go out and pick up the game and then you play it and you will be like, that Negro lied to me, and I just can't do that. So, I'm honest in all my reviews. So, saying that, let's finally review SOCOM 4. It's PlayStation Move compatible. So, if you have a PlayStation Move, you can play it with the PlayStation Move. What else? I'm trying to show you guys. It's also 3D compatible. So, if you are fortunate enough to have a 3D TV, first of all, you need to buy me one. And second of all, you can play this game in 3D. And last but not least, it comes with early access to the Resistance 3 beta. I'm not sure if it still does, but when it first released, it did. So that's that. I guess that's a highlight. So let's get to the SOCOM 4 actual game. So SOCOM 4, the graphics are overall decent. They're not on Killzone 3 level or Uncharted 3 level, but they're decent. They're doable. The campaign, story mode. Absolutely positive. Well, not absolutely positively. It sucks, though. I know you guys are like, what's the difference? Well, if you say absolutely positively sucks, that means like it really, really sucks. But if you just say sucks, it's like it's bad. It just takes away from the emphasis, the effect. So, but yeah, it does suck. But keep in mind, SOCOM was never a game that you bought to play the story mode. SOCOM is just like Call of Duty. Most people buy it to play online. But the story mode for this game, the plot is very weak. It's just a bad story. I don't want to spoil nothing for you guys if you haven't beaten the story, but it's just a very bad story. You don't care about the characters at all. You don't care if someone dies in this game. The main character can die, and I'll just be like, okay, who am I going to play with now? You just have no feelings for other characters. All the characters just try to act too. It's like the characters are trying too hard in this game. They're trying too hard, and when you try too hard, it's like you fail. They're trying too hard to be tough or something. Especially that chick. It's like they're trying hard to make you like them or something, and it's just unattractive. So I just think that's terrible. You do not care about the characters at all. Me personally, I'm a guy who, every time I buy a game, I have to beat the story mode. I just have to. I feel like I am not getting the value that I bought for the game if I don't beat the story mode. But so coming from a guy who loves to play the story modes, I find myself trying to beat this game fast just to say, hey, I beat SOCOM 4. Sometimes during a cutscene, I have the urge to skip it because I just don't care anymore. I just want to beat the story mode. So, the way when you're playing the story mode, there are waypoints, and the waypoints, they show you where to go. And every time you get to that waypoint, another waypoint appears right after that. So there's never a time where you have to think, where do I have to go, you know, what to do next, how should I approach these people and kill them, you know, should I flank them? They're always showing you what to do. So I think that's bad, in my opinion. So the story is bad, but, you know, like I said before, you can't base SOCOM off of the story mode, because SOCOM is really a game you buy to play online. So let's get to the online. 32 players on this game. I don't know why they turned SOCOM into a 16 on 16. It's just, but it's 32 players. The maps, the majority of the maps in this game are big. The only map that I can even consider a small map is Collision in that game, and that map sucks. I dread when I get on that map, because it's like a junkyard. It's nothing but cars stacked on top of each other, and people just throw grenades and hope for a kill. Like, sometimes I ask myself, why was this map even designed? Like, in my opinion, Collision sucks. But that's like really the only small map. The majority of the maps are big, and this game is filled with campers, and the cover system just helps them even more. If you are a run and gunner, you are at a disadvantage in this game, because the camper, it's like this game praises the campers. You know, you can camp, and the cover system just helps them. You know, they can pop out a cover, shoot you, and then go right back into cover before you even know what happened. You know, some good things about the online, though, is I experienced very little to no lag. You know, you rarely disconnect from the game. What else? For the classic, well, you know, for the SOCOMers who, you know, liked SOCOM 1 and 2, because, you know, most people said that SOCOM 1 and 2 were the best SOCOMs. I agree with you. But for the classic SOCOMs, they do have a mode where you can play classic SOCOM, you know, like respawn. I mean, not respawn, round base, you know, once you die, you have to watch. But even that, this game does not feel like a SOCOM game. And if you say anything otherwise, I think you are in denial. I do not know how Zipper Interactive, the original developers for SOCOM, can create a SOCOM that does not feel like SOCOM. This game does not feel like SOCOM. This game feels like a completely new game that has SOCOM 4 on it. Like, SOCOM Confrontation, a lot of people say that SOCOM sucks. SOCOM Confrontation still had some type of a SOCOM feel. The game didn't suck. I just think it was plagued by so many glitches and issues. But if it didn't have it, it was a decent game. But this SOCOM 4 does not feel like a SOCOM. I don't know how Zipper made this game. I feel like the game was rushed. It could have been improved drastically. But they are patching some things in the game. Oh yeah, the camera angles. Whatever game you played before and you said, oh my god, this is the worst camera ever. This game is like the Chuck Norris of bad camera angles. Like, if you get up close to an object, it's like, it can be a box, a piece of paper, a pencil. It's like the camera feels like it has to zoom in on the back of your head, and then it's like you can't see the whole environment as good as you want to. And then, you know, if a guy comes around the corner, you're at a disadvantage, because, you know, you can't really see everything. It just the game feels claustrophobic. And but they are supposed to patch that for the online part, not the story part. So it's always going to be like that for the story. But what else with the online? That's really it, man. I would say if this game did not have online, terrible pickup. If it didn't have the story mode and just online, it wouldn't be worth $65. Basically, this game is an unfinished game. It's not finished. I think Zipper rushed it. I don't know what exactly happened, but you know, whatever happened, happened. But this, in my opinion, is not a SOCOM game. SOCOM 4, if you were to ask me, is it worth $65? Absolutely, positively, no, it's not. But whatever, I bought this game because I'm a SOCOM fan. Hopefully the next SOCOM, if they do make one, it'll be better than this. But I hope you guys enjoyed my review for this game. And as always, I greatly appreciate it if you rate the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. It could be a thumbs down. But what I ask every brother and every sister is to just rate the video, my brothers and sisters. So until then, catch you on my next one, alright? Peace.